Alright, so I'm gonna run through it really quick, just a really quick rundown. This is what happened. So Meek Mill accused Drake on Twitter of not writing his rhymes. So Drake answered back on a track, on a diss record. That night, Milk didn't answer, but Drake went ahead and put out another record. That means Drake already has 2 diss records towards Meek Mill. And everybody's hitting up Meek Mill like, yo, what's up? What's the record at? Just doesn't put it out, and he just BSing on Instagram. Funmaster Flex, DJ in New York, says that he has the Meek Mill's record. So everybody's tuned in. Everybody's tuned in like, yo, it's going down. He's got the record. He's going to play it. He didn't play it. Not that night. So everybody was already upset. So in a way, Meek Mill already put himself in a position where he needed to come with real fire in order to recover. So Meek Mill decides that he's going to put out the record, and he used Flex. Yeah, it's not as bad as people say, but it was pretty whack for what we were all expecting. We were expecting, like, especially since his people were talking about it was gonna be Ether. That this was gonna be the hottest thing ever. And when you compare your record to Ether, then you got a lot of self-confidence. But it gets better. It gets better because throughout all of this, a bunch of people got killed by the police. And you can just Google it. I'm not here to tell you what's going on. I'm here to guide you in what you need to do in the search for the real truth out there. A lot of people got killed by the police. People were worried about what Meek Mill, including me, Meek Mill and Drake were doing, which, by the way, later on, Nicki Minaj dumped Meek Mill. So the soap opera continues. But meanwhile, the violence out here of the aggressiveness of the police is coming even harder than anything Meek Mill could have written. And that's where I wanted to get to. You know what I mean? It's really, I'm a hip hop fan, I'm a music fan, but I'm also a life fan. I want life to continue, and I don't want people to keep getting killed and pretty much murder out here because we're not paying attention and we're not doing the things necessary. Obviously, protesting hasn't worked. I think there's been a lot of protests, and we just, as a people, as a collective unit, and this has nothing to do with race, this has to do with just us as a people, like saying, okay, what are we willing to accept and what are we not? And we keep getting distracted with all these things, and like I said, I'm including myself in the mix. And we need to take the same energy that we put into finding out what Meek Mill's doing, and we need to put the same energy into finding out what these police are doing. Like, I don't know if you notice, police have been getting really armed. I'm talking about like bulletproof vests. Like, they look like they're going to a war in Iraq against citizens. So we need to start asking these questions. Now, I'm not the man to know the answers. That's why I'm putting it out there, because maybe some of y'all can get to the answer and figure out what is it that we need to do. But something needs to be done, because it's not going to stop, or maybe you're not going to get involved until your mom, your sister, your brother, or somebody like that is involved into something that's an injustice. Now, we used to have to worry about our own people robbing us and criminals coming after us. Now we have to worry about the police coming after us too. So we're sort of prisoners in our own land. I don't know. And maybe this doesn't apply to everyone. Maybe other people that live in different situations don't have to face what, at least me, people of color, a lot of people of color, a lot of people like me, I'm Latino, but it doesn't really matter, because as soon as they see me like this, I'm going down too. So we need to really get to the bottom of that, and I hope that we can. And I always get a lot of email responses, but I want you guys to hit me up on Twitter at QReyes, QREYES, and I want you to hit me up. Go ahead and like my Facebook page, QReyes, KEUREYES, and let's talk about it. Let's chat. Let's see what's up. But I'm gonna leave you with my boy from back east. I think this cat is talented. Like, he always, whenever he's got a song out, he'll let me listen to it, and I'm like, man, every time it's getting better and better, and and this is somebody you should really look for. You know, you hearing it here and watch in a year, 2 years from now. I'm gonna play this back and be like, I told you all that. You gotta jump on this cat. I gotta shine. This was called First Round Knockout, featuring Young Mel. Alright, so yo, till next time, you know, I hope Meek Mill the best. You know, because it's gonna be hard to make a comeback from that. But I'm gonna leave you with this right now. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.
Might scorch a nigga if he dare go against me.
The homie squeezed to the whole clip empty. I put a nigga on his back like my bitch. Big boy rap, big boy back. Look out of the Mac, he act, big boy get clapped. Rap,
yeah,
rap.
And watch I stick him like a thumbtack. Fly nigga, never ever with a bum sack. This just